Imagine achieving more in the next 12 weeks than you have in the past year. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, this is exactly what Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington propose in their groundbreaking book, The 12-Week Year. The difference between soaring to new heights and plummeting into the abyss lies in one crucial concept: execution. Execution is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's where dreams meet reality and where plans transform into achievements. In The 12-Week Year, Brian Moran and Michael Lennington don't just tell you to set goals, they show you how to execute them with precision and efficiency. So, please help our channel by subscribing to our channel for more videos like this. To grasp the power of execution, consider two individuals, Sarah and John. Both have ambitious goals. Sarah meticulously measures her goals, constantly tweaking them, making sure they're perfect. John, on the other hand, focuses on executing specific actions every week that move him closer to his objectives. Sarah's approach is like gazing at a map and perfecting the route without ever starting the journey. John's method is about taking the first step, then the next, and adjusting his path as he goes. Who do you think reaches their destination? The 12-week year emphasizes that success isn't about having the perfect plan, it's about consistent execution. This concept is captured beautifully in one of the book's pivotal quotes. The only way to get what you want is to make the necessary daily and weekly decisions and actions. To bring this philosophy into your life, let's dive into the practical steps of executing your 12-week plan, focusing particularly on the execution score. Set your 12-week goals. Begin by identifying what you want to achieve in the next 12 weeks. These goals should be challenging yet attainable. They must be clear and measurable, providing a solid endpoint to aim for. But remember, the real magic isn't in the goal itself, it's in what you do to reach it. Break down your goals into weekly actions. This is where John excels. Instead of being overwhelmed by the enormity of his goals, he breaks them down into smaller, manageable actions. Each week, he knows exactly what tasks he needs to complete to stay on track. This method ensures continuous progress and allows for adjustments based on what's working and what isn't. Create a weekly plan. At the start of each week, list the specific actions you'll take. These actions should align directly with your 12-week goals. These specific vague tasks lead to vague results. John's weekly plans are his roadmap, guiding him steadily towards his goals. Score your execution. This is where the concept of the execution score comes in. Each week, review your actions and score your performance. Did you complete the tasks you set out to do? If so, give yourself a high score. If not, reflect on what held you back and how you can overcome those obstacles in the future. The execution score is a powerful feedback mechanism, keeping you accountable and highlighting areas for improvement. The execution score is a quantitative measure of how effectively you're following through on your weekly actions. It's calculated as a percentage, based on the number of actions you planned versus the number of actions you completed. Here's how to use it. Plan your weekly actions. Start by listing all the actions you need to complete for the week. Each action should be directly tied to your 12-week goals. Track your actions daily. As you go through your week, keep a record of which actions you complete. This can be done in a planner, an app, or a simple spreadsheet. Calculate your execution score. At the end of the week, tally up the number of actions you completed and divide it by the total number of actions you planned. Multiply by 100 to get your execution score as a percentage. For example, if you planned 10 actions and completed 8, your execution score would be 8 divided by 10, multiplied by 100, which equals 80%. Reflect and adjust. Once you have your execution score, use it as a feedback tool. Please support us by subscribing to our channel and drop a like if you found the video helpful so far. Celebrate your successes. If your execution score is high, 80% or above, celebrate your progress. Recognize the actions that contributed to your success and look for ways to build on them. Analyze your shortcomings. If your execution score is lower than you'd like, analyze what held you back. Were the actions too ambitious? Did unexpected obstacles arise? Understanding the reasons behind a low score helps you adjust your plan for the following week. Set a goal for improvement. Use your execution score to set a goal for the next week. If you scored 60% this week, aim for 70% next week. Incremental improvements lead to significant progress over time. John's consistent execution means he doesn't just dream about success, he lives it. His progress, tracked through weekly execution scores, provides a clear, objective measure of how well he's following through on his plans. Sarah, despite her well-crafted goals, often finds herself stuck in planning mode, unable to turn her visions into reality. The book reminds us, success is not about ideas. It's about making ideas happen. John's journey isn't smooth or without setbacks, but his commitment to executing his weekly plans keeps him moving forward. He understands that the gap between where he is and where he wants to be is bridged by consistent, focused actions. To put the execution principles of the 12-week year into practice, here's a guide to follow. Begin your week with a planning session. Review your 12-week goals and outline the critical tasks for the week. This ritual sets the tone for a productive week. Allocate time each day to focus on your key actions. These sessions should be free from distractions, allowing you to work deeply on the tasks that matter most. On Friday, review your execution score. Reflect on what you accomplished and what you could improve. Use this time to plan for the upcoming week, ensuring you stay aligned with your 12-week goals. Find someone who can hold you accountable. Share your weekly plans and execution scores with them. Their support and feedback can provide additional motivation and perspective. By implementing these steps, you'll develop a rhythm of execution that propels you towards your goals. The journey of the 12-week year isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about taking control of your future, one week at a time, and transforming your dreams into reality through deliberate, consistent actions. So, as you stand at the edge of your potential, remember, the leap isn't as daunting when you break it down into manageable steps. Embrace the power of execution, track your progress with your execution score, and watch as your life transforms over the next 12 weeks. This is your moment to soar. Take the leap.